Hey, good evening and welcome to a wonderful installment of Car Audio Reviews. Tonight we have a special treat in the form of the Boss Audio 12-inch Phantom series. That's right, that is the P126 DVC, two-hole voice coils for your sonic pleasure. Let's see what tantalizing things our customers have to say about these subs. Now, I've used these subs, and let me tell you, absolutely the most horrible piece of shit sub on the market right now. But you know, what do you expect for, what was it, $43? For $43 you get, as said, two-hole voice coils. Let me take a peek here at other things that you get for this, and let me tell you, it's a lot. Not only do you get 2300 watts max, which means jack shit, but you get 1150 watts RMS. That's rated power, folks. Yes, these are better than the Type R, you know, the Alpine Type R that you can get for $250. Why bother when you can get 1150 watts of bang bump musics for $43? No, $42.99, excuse me, 1 penny left. And a black metallic injection molded polypropylene cone. It's made of plastic. A butyl rubber surround, which everyone has. Designed for use in sealed and ported enclosures, as opposed to sitting on my table playing off of my computer's amplifier at 2 watts, which will still probably cook it. But that voice coil is made of Kapton, Kapton. I think they forgot an R, Crapton, I don't know. But it smells really bad when you give it, 200 watts and then it toasts. A large magnet with a protective cover, as opposed to those small magnets without protection, breeding forth more tiny little neodymium magnets. Anyways, this has been reviewed 145 times. That means that there's at least 145 suckers that have purchased this thing. But thank God there's only 3 left on their website. It's in stock, so hurry now and purchase this. The last set I did for a customer, we hooked them to a true about 1200 watt RMS amp. 2 of them, so getting about 600 watts a piece. He managed to lock them up in a week, give or take. Straight locked up voice coil C's, tuned very liberally as it goes, usually. So we need to assume less than 600 watts RMS power handling, and if you do get them in your hands, feel them, it's definitely less than 600 watts power handling. It's a speaker that's constructed just by feel, and of course feel is always down to opinion. You can expect maybe 400 RMS out of it, maybe? I don't know. But let's see what the general public has to say about these things. Aside from Seth, who says wow, and Lisa, who says great product. They say it works and it sounds great and very fast delivery. Oh, it works for a week. That's wonderful. Michael here is on the subject. Randomly broke after 2 months of use. Sorry, buddy, that's not randomly. That's what they do. It sounded good, but not top quality. Well, $43 is, I would expect something pretty fucking good for $43. Good Lord. Jesus Christ. Let's see. Oh, this guy, good old Quentin, took a chance on the sub and it paid off. You took a chance, buddy. That $43 that you had to spend for this was a real gamble. I mean, I don't want to talk about high stakes going to Vegas or anything, but when I walk into those clubs and bam, slap $43 onto that table, heads turn, dude. Heads fucking turn. I get people bringing me drinks. Some girls are taking their shirts off. Don't let me tell you what happens when I drop a 50 on the table and the whole town pretty much gets shut down. If you win on a 2-to-1 draw and $50 on the table, oh my god. How are they going to pay that back? Especially in this economy. I could buy 2 of these subs and have money left over for a fucking Boss Audio install kit too. I can get some 0-gauge Boss Audio wire with that extra $10. Fucking $18, $16, something like that. But shit, man. But let me tell you though, these subs, slammer, hits the low notes real well. You won't be disappointed until they blow in a week. Oh, but that's it. You know, they didn't work after I left my car outside in sub-zero weather, but as soon as I heated that shit up, man, it was no problem. But let me tell you, we heated that car up, boy. We fucking blazed the biggest bong in there. Bro, the car was heated. Keep my car mellow like Anthony. Little Dicky line right there. Holla at my boy LD, the boy who cried wolf twice. Good rap, good rap. This is Kick A asterisk because this guy, fuck man, he can't swear on the internet. This is the internet. But he has two of these things, guys. Two of them hooked up to a 3,000 watt Boss amp, 3,000 watt Phantom Boss amp. It's so crazy. It's like, it's not even sure if it's there. It's evanescent and shit like that. Man, you have to get glass windows that can handle the bass and not shatter. This dude is straight up rolling to Slamology, SPL competitions, shit that you wouldn't believe, and just blowing up his windows. Let me tell you, Devlin here he can only afford these subs because he has blown so many windshields out of his cars. Like, he'd have fucking, I don't know, some triple X's, maybe some Sundowns or some shit, but the cost of getting these windshields replaced every week from these two goddamn subs is just crippling. Dude, he has kids, dude. They have to eat. These kids have to eat, and here he is just destroying windshields with two of these. Man, they are what you want to get. Cheap, powerful. Boss is a great product. Pour one out for you, Devlin, man. I've been there. And all those windows that you sent to the junkyard, man, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, dude. I got some boys with, like, you know, 5,000 watts, 4 amp strap, running, like, 615s and shit like that, and they're walled-off Astro vans. They're not even breaking their windshields, bro. They need to talk to Devlin, man. Devlin knows what's up. He's all about that sonic reproduction, man. He doesn't need no fucking CRX. He's got these things in the trunk of a fucking 1999 Cavalier, bro, throwing up like 170 dB drags, man. No one can hang with him. He just keeps taking home these first place trophies. Boss Audio, man. No one can hang. Holy cow. I bought two of these bad boys and threw them in a ported box. Wow. I'd seen some bad reviews for these, but don't let these internet people sway you, man. You don't want to fucking pay for the good shit, man. Alpine and fucking any of that shit, don't even bother, man. Kickers for kids, man. Boss Audio, bro. These are amazing. Oh, yep, just like he said here. Dude, I predicted it. This guy, me and my boy Tim here. These subs are amazing. No need to spend $400 on some Alpine subs when you can get these from Sonic for $64. What the fuck, bro? $64, bro? You got fucking raped on that shit. Dude, they're fucking $43 now, bro. Even better deal. Oh, he's got them on a P8002 Fosgate amp. Okay, well, at least he's got a little class, you know. You know, the face might not be good, but she's got an ass. That's something. Just under 600 watts RMS. They hit so hard, I'm afraid to turn it up with my doors shut for fear of shattering a window. Bro, you and Delvin, whatever the hell his name was, man, you guys just blowing fucking windows away. Bros, there are 15 pages of this shit, no doubt. Okay, let's see, Derek from Memphis, Texas, not Tennessee, get it right. Fucking Tennessee assholes, come on. Worst subs ever. Why is he such a hater, dude? Boss Audio subs, this shit's the bomb. I do not recommend this product. I bought two, and when they very first had them, both of them blew. Both of them! How did he do that? Oh, wait, I did that too. I don't know how I did. Piece of asterisk, if you ask me. Piece of shit, bro. You tell them. Yeah, they look cool. Super cool, bro. Did you see that on there? They did have the Grim Reaper. They have a cool design, but $110 wasted. Bro, I can't even buy my methamphetamine this week because I dropped that $110 on these subs. That was going to be my fix. And now I'm very unsatisfied. Very unsatisfied. Holy crap, I am so mad. Oh, man. Let's see, Nick's not impressed either. Don't buy unless looking to run like 1,000 to 1,200 watts RMS rated amp. Well, Nick, they're 1150 watts RMS a piece, so you probably need like a 2300 watt amp RMS for this shit. I hope you're spending like $800 on a really nice American bass amp or something here. I bought 2 of these hooked up to a 2200 watt RMS amp. Holy shit! Instantly the voice coils started smoking like Cheech and Chong. Yeah, bro, they are gonna make movies about this sub. That is how popular it's gonna be. I'm gonna experiment with the lower ohms and see what I can figure out. I'm gonna try to run like half an ohm, quarter ohm maybe. I don't know. I'm just trying to make a real good burp SPL vehicle here. Um, yeah, bro, 2200 watts RMS, nowhere near enough. Come on, bro, get with it, get with it. Just kidding. I wonder what kind of amp he had him on, guys. What do you think? Is it Boss Audio? Did he have him on the Lanzar? The $50 Pyramid Arctic series with the 30 amp fuse in it, man, 2000 watts RMS. Ludwig here says it got some good thump, but the dust cones fell off, and then shortly after they fried. So they didn't have good thump for very long. It's a good lump of shit. This guy has 2 in his Chevy truck hooked up to the Boss CX750 amp. It's pretty small for those subs, but he keeps setting off car alarms everywhere he goes. Man, people think they're getting their shit jacked, but it's just because of Trav, because he's got the slap, bro. San Antonio, you gotta go hard. In Texas, slab ride a motherfucker. Doors open, swinging lanes, got the gorilla pokes hanging out. Man, I got fucking 12 of these in my trunk, bro. That shit sound like a thunderstorm with my candy paint dripping. San Antonio, represent, man. Texas rider, east side Texas Chevy rider, motherfucker. Sorry. Whew. Holy cow. What do we got on page 3? Lucky number 3. I'm going over nuts on here, man. Holy cow. This guy, the review is titled Smell. Bro, do you smell that? I've owned this sub for 6 months. It says Rec. Rec with an R, not the WR, man. Shortened it up, man. Great for the price, but I don't recommend running at 1150 watts. You don't say. Sub's hooked up to an 800 watt RMS amp that's properly tuned, and I smell burning every now and then. No smoke, but a mild burning. He's right on that ragged edge, man. Push it to the limit. He is like Tony Montana burying his face into just a gigantic pile of Boss Audio voice coil shavings right on his thing, just getting it up there. He's fucking, oh man, look at that, just copper, just oh, have some for me? Yeah, oh, that smells good. That smells like Boss Audio on just money right there. Money, because people keep buying this shit. Holy cow, this one has a lot of capitalization in it, so it's, 2 of these wired to one Boss AR3000D. The amp can only power 1 sub at full strength. Trust me, 1 sub is enough. Don't buy 2 unless you're an ultimate bass head. Dude, like, if you are used to running a wall of American bass, get rid of that shit and buy a pair of these, you bass head. Come on, dude. This is the next shit, cutting edge shit right here. Oh, man. Where's some more capital letters? Capital letters are always the best in reviews. Like, oh, this one's got a 1-star rating, though. This is gonna be worth checking out. It's a poor subwoofer. Damn subwoofers. Oh man, this is like rated at this and that, more like 800 watts, 400 RMS. Bought 2 of these new, hooked them up to a 1200 watt Hyphonics Brutus amp with then 10 minuets of play, both subs blue. Worst subs to date. I'll keep my Kicker CVX. Why the fuck are you buying these if you have a Kicker CVX? Dude, that's like, holy shit, man. I've been driving around in my NSX, dude, and I bought a fucking Chevy Aveo, and it turns out it's the shittiest car ever. I'm going back to my NSX. I don't know what I was thinking there, dude. I mean, I'd heard the Aveo is pretty fucking good. I really like my NSX, but I wanted something new, and the Aveo got these really good reviews, and it's cheap, so I figured I'd buy it, I was really fully expecting 100% for it to be as good as my NSX. In fact, I bought like fucking 20 of them for the same price. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these goddamn Aveos now. I might set them on fire, so I got some kindling to start the rest of these fucking Boss Audio subwoofers on fire that I have sitting around blowing because I keep hooking them up to 200 watt RMS amps and they just keep exploding. Why? I don't know. But, and dude, let's not fucking keep in mind these blew after 10 minuets. Minuets, dude, minuets don't even have a lot of bass. You know, like Mozart and Beethoven weren't really composing this shit to blow your windows out of your carriages and shit like that. I mean, thank God for them. Boss Audio wasn't even around. Like, they didn't have, you know, vaccines and antibiotics and shit back then, but I probably would have rather died of tuberculosis than ever had to touch a Boss Audio subwoofer in my life. I don't know, that's just one man's opinion. Some things are just too horrible, you know, and what would be even worse is if these blew within 10 minutes of play, but, you know, spelling, semantics. These subs are great, bro. They hit harder than my friend's kickers. Kicker, dude, kickers for kids. We don't want that shit. Oh man, I'll tell you, I own some Sony Explodes, but these subs hit 1,000 times harder. 1,000. It's a good thing decibels on a logarithmic scale, otherwise he probably would have divided by 0 and ended the world, you know. It could have been like the first time they tested out the nuclear bomb. So is this gonna end the world, man? We don't know. Try it, dude. And then the fucking windows all shattered out of his 91 Civic, man. I swear to God, it happened. I was right there. Boss Audio products seem to be a gamble. You could get an awesome, cool looking product with fucking skulls on it. That will find its way to the trash in 4 to 6 months. Good. It's just kind of like my girlfriends, man. They look cool and they got skulls on them, but they go to the trash in 4 to 6 months too. Girls around here are gamble, just like Boss Audio products. It's your gamble. Roll the dice. See if you come up snake eyes, skull eyes. We'll talk about some Boss Audio speakers sometime too. I think that would be a lot of fun. Oh, yes, sir. Okay, how about this? This should be our last page right here, probably. I'm getting long-winded. I'm sure you guys are bored with hearing about how good this sub is. You're all waiting for me to finish this video so you can go online and buy the Boss Audio Phantom 12 dual voice coil 4 ohm. Right there. Make sure you get 2 of them and an amp that's 1 ohm stable so you can really produce some massive bass. You know, by far the coolest looking sub out of low budget. You don't want anything that, you know, puts money into research and design for the acoustics or the power handling of it, dude. All the money went into the mold for the cone on this one. But that's good because they look cool. They look cool, man. Let me tell you what. So cool. God, unreal. Unreal. Not understanding. This guy is not understanding. Let's see what John has to say. Okay, John. I had one of these subs wired up how a guy that runs in stereo competitions recommended me to my amp, and I was rated at half of one of these subs. So he's got like, you know, a 500 watt amp or something, and it's been about a week and the voice coils are starting to go. If these subs are rated at what they are, somewhere close, I don't understand how this amp is pushing them hard enough to fry the voice coils. Oh yeah, sure enough, it's rated at 500 watts RMS into 4 ohms. Yeah, well, John, you are finding out that people on the internet lie to you. People on the internet, companies on the internet, companies that sell China products lie sometimes. They're not CEA 2006 compliant. They're just rated. Dude, they can do what they want, man. Fuck, I pissed on a lemon and stuck a couple of wires into that shit. Powered up this amp, bro. It was running on like 18 volts, shit like that. It doesn't have over voltage protection, dude. Plug it into your wall, see what happens. You might get like a gajillion watts or some shit, man. Over voltage protection is for fucking pussies. You know who doesn't have over voltage protection? SPL competitors. You know who runs at 18 volts? SPL competitors. You know what I'd better do in my daily driver? Run 18 volts, dude. I didn't do a second charging system either, dude. All of my gauges are so much brighter now. Everything's more efficient running on 18 volts. Like, man, highly recommended. Highly recommended, dude. The car smells better. I've always liked that new sub smell coming out of every computer and electronic device in my car. It's good. Dude, Gino got it. Gino got it, man. This guy, he says, don't purchase though. These subs was very loud. They started smoking like past that shit. That's probably going to be the line in my fresh mixtape coming up too. Gino got it. I'll make sure to put feet, drop your name in the title right there. Gino got it, feet, little nutsack or something like that. These subs were very loud, started smoking like past that shit. You know you got a bad boss product when your car is full of fucking fire and burning to the ground. Call the fire department. Then Lil Wayne firefighter can show up with that goddamn beat. Alright guys, it's on to the next one right now. We're calling this a day. You have yourselves a great evening. It's been awesome.